Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm going to do another PvP video today, but before I start I wanted to show you this set that I'm wearing. And I'll just dissociate this stuff so you can clearly see what I'm wearing. And I'll just quickly go over it. Levitroff headgear, Inky Veil, Rhine belt, Levitroff boots, Ivory and Crimson Rhine amulet, Rhine ring with AP Exo, Levitroff wedding ring, Cat's Eye axe, Stalax shield. And here are the Dofuses: Ivory, Abyssal, Ice, Crimson, Dolmanax, and Major Paralyzer. And if you're in a situation where you don't want to do AP reduction, you can switch out the Major Paralyzer for the Turquoise Dofus, or you can switch out the Dolmanax for the Turquoise if you want, or the Kolo if you want more healing. So pretty much to go over the set kind of quickly, it's just this is a chance, strength, and fire build, or chance, strength, and intelligence build. A little bit low agility. That's why I have the earth, fire, water. So it's not a 100% omni build, but it's a pretty much omni build, and your Nell damage will still be fantastic. The point of this is basically the Rhine set. You'll get the 3 bonus from the Rhine set, and you'll also get the 3 bonus from the Levitroff set, which is an AP and an MP from that, and a ton of range, dodge, and damage, and that sort of thing. So even though my agility is low, I actually have 90 dodge. And so some of the other stats, and so this is 11 and 5 right now, but in the game when I start my turn, the Abyssal Dofus will give me an MP, so it is 11-6 when you actually start the game. And if someone's near you, it'll give you an AP instead. So I have 3 range, about 750 chance, 870 strength, and 830, 840 intelligence, plus 120 power, which you just add to these numbers, and that'll give you the final result. And then critical is 25, which is not terrible. My dark ray is about 30% crit, 40% with a turquoise. Let's see, AP reduction is at 76, which is okay. Usually pure AP reduction builds are above 100, because most people are gonna have 30 like me, AP parry around 30. So this is a hybrid between damage and AP reduction, and I'd say it's majority damage, and then you can do also some AP reduction. Most times it will still work, but you might have like some of those frustrating moments where the AP reduction just doesn't work on someone, and you have to look at their AP parry as well, obviously. My initiative is 3800, which is massive, so you'll pretty much always start first. And then let me just go down to the damage, about 100 neutral, earth, fire, and water, and 40 air. So this is fantastic. This comes from the Ice Dofus plus the set, and that'll be fantastic for your Nell damage, which can go up to 24 for each element, right? And let's see, let me just go down. And this is the resistances: 14% neutral resist, 30% earth. 30% earth, 30% fire, 24% water, and 34% air. So almost 30 on average across all the elements, and but only 14 for neutral, which is, that's not bad. And then the distance damage, that's because of this Stalax shield. So you are playing at range, you'll get a 15% range damage bonus, but in general, I'd say you can play at a distance. So you can still do decent damage from a distance, but usually you're going to play at the 2 to 5 range is what you want. And you'll be able to, since you have a decent high dodge, you'll be able to get out of a lock usually, or you can just use spontaneous return to set up nice telefrags and all that stuff, which you'll see in the PvP section. So that's pretty much it in terms of going over this set. Let me know if you guys think it can be improved, or if I can work on it in any way. But yeah, now let me get into the PvP and everything. Hey guys, so the first fight here is against this IOP. Alright, and I do the kind of usual thing, premonition on an accomplice, so I get 2 AP next turn. Synchro within reasonable location. And then haziness for the 2 AP next turn. And weapon skill. And then I kind of run away because I know I'm going to teleport over here next turn, unless he makes it gravity state. And yeah, he has Dorigami and some shield. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, so he's charging his spells, and yeah, he's made it gravity state, so that means nothing can be teleported. So I couldn't go over there. So basically my kind of plan here is to do the same thing, sort of just try to boost, like AP boost again next turn, and just kind of wait it out to see what he's gonna do. I'm also doing counter just in case he gets really close to me, but we'll see. Alright, so he's powering up again, boosting again, and yeah, he destroyed it. And again, I can't, because he's in gravity state, I can't go, I can't teleport to where he is. So at this point, I'm just like, fuck it, let's just go in and let's attack. But he's still in gravity state, so I'm just gonna try to do AP reduction here, which is nice about this build. Here, I should have done the slowdown first and then the clock, but that's okay. Here, I get some AP reduction, -3. -1, -1 again. So that's pretty solid. He does do the AP boost spell, and he hits me pretty hard here, but I do have counter on, which is solid. So everything he hits me for, he hits himself for half of that damage. But he is hitting me pretty hard. And he pushes me away. Alright, that was a pretty good turn by him. Now I'm going to teleport him back here. And then 3 away is fine because Xelor's punch will still work. As will... but he actually has that spell that will bring you closer to him if you hit him. So at this point I kind of switch up my tactic, go back to AP reduction, and kind of work from there. Because he used... so the way the IOP spell works is he gains AP that one turn, the next turn it goes down, right? So now he's going to have extra low AP. Yeah, so he has 3 AP. And yeah, so right here, there's a situation where I can activate this synchro very easily, either with teleportation or pendulum. Pendulum's also going to hit him. Now I don't have, like, this is an agility build, but I have just enough agility, extra damage, and power, and other things that and plus activating the synchro, that it still does a lot of damage, 830. And here is where it's pretty much done. Xelor's Punch, Temporal Dust, Disruption, and then Spontaneous Return to get back 1 AP, and then Knell, and then on top of this I could have also done Xelor Sandglass or something, but that's it. Alright, on to the next fight. I'm gonna skip around a little bit because it's 10 minutes long and it's kind of, it just takes way too long. Because I don't like fighting Strams because the games are really long, and I don't really mind sometimes, but I have to be in the right like kind of mood for it because, dude, it just takes so long because they go invisible, they do all these traps and everything. I did basically the same starter as I always do, but yeah, so he's gonna do some traps, right? He's gonna do some traps. Let's just see, and that's his double. So my kind of reasoning with Strams is when they're invisible, it's kind of obvious, but just try to like break their line of sight. And also, just kind of stay away from them. Keep teleporting around, right? Because they're setting up all these traps, and I'm blocking the line of sight of his double so that he can't get over here and activate the traps. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to stay away from him as much as I can, and then counter just in case he does want to get close to me or somehow he got close to me. And also, if you hover over their icon, you can kind of see in general their last known location. Yeah, like that. So he could be anywhere in this general location, and that's where he last cast a spell, right here. So then based on the MP that he has, you know that he's somewhere in this area. Oh yeah. It's kind of just want to see if anything actually happens here. Otherwise, it's kind of boring. Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, I just want to see. I think what did I do here? Let me see. Yep, and I just summon a Chafer just in case he will activate the traps for me and everything. And I think I just go to this corner, yeah. And he ends up being, where is he? He is right here. So he was right here, which is like super close. I could have guessed his spot just by doing like a slowdown or something, right? Or leak pie. This is where things get a little bit more interesting. Let's see. Yeah, because he's pretty far away. Let me see what I do here. Yep, so I switch with this, I get the AP. I like doing this, so usually what they'll do is they'll summon traps around you, but I like, so, and you don't want to like walk right into it, right? So you summon the Accomplice and then you do Time Rift, and that will just teleport you to where this is, right? So that'll kind of save you from damage and everything. And then you can also do Rewind to go back to where you were at the start of the turn. And don't worry, you will be far away, but you can always do Spontaneous Return. So then here, I think I had Weapon Skill on, so that didn't hit as hard as I was hoping, but it's not bad. Not bad, I guess. But then I just do Xelor Sandglass. And then I know my next turn I can do Spontaneous Return to come back to this location. Boom, go back. Yep. But he does something pretty smart here, which is, he's gonna do it in a second. Basically what people can do is they can set a trap to your last known location. So if people know how Xelors work, they will start doing things like this. So he probably put a mass trap and repelling trap and all that right here, so that even if I return here, I'm going to get hit by it. So then, let's see, what do I do? Yeah, so I could have went back. Maybe it wouldn't have been the worst idea, but I play it out a little differently. I do get hit by this, but it doesn't hurt that much. I like to do hand. The reason I like to do hand is because hand changed now. Now if you hit someone with hand, when you hit someone in hand, they enter like this hand state. And then if a telefrag state is removed from them, they take extra damage from the hand thing. So let's say you do hand, then you get a telefrag on them, and then you do dark ray. It will do the dark ray damage plus the hand damage, which is really nice. Here, I didn't want to get too close, so I just kind of hit them from far away and added some more line of sight. And then, yeah, right there, what happened was I summoned the Accomplice, and it just destroyed some big trap that he had set for me. And yeah, I just like to keep moving around. But there's not much happens here. I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit. This kind of takes forever. Okay, so here. And then yeah, I knew I was going to switch back with the Accomplice, so that's why I went back over here. Plus I have the Synchro here, I think he knows that. So that's why I'm playing near here, around this area, because I want to be close enough to activate the Synchro. But he's aware of that, so he's probably going to destroy it. And yeah, so basically he walks his double over here, which set off a trap that killed a Synchro. That's all that happened. So I do counter just in case he gets close to me. Spontaneous Return to go back over here. And then, yeah, I do get hit by that, but I'm trying to find him, and that's kind of hard. So I can't find him. Again, another invisible turn. I just do Haziness, and I realize that I took away 2 AP in this general area, so I know that he's around here somewhere. I'll just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, so then he shows up over here, but I'm in gravity state. And then there's not much left here, so I'll just let the rest of it play out. So 2 AP from the haziness earlier, mummification for the 2 MP and telefrag state, and then I realized that, you know, I'm gravity state, but he isn't, right? So that means I can still do the typical combo on him: Xelor's Punch, Temporal Dust, Disruption, Spontaneous Return, Knell, which is pretty good, and then Hand. I could have also done a Xelor Sandglass there, but I wanted to make sure I had the Hand. So for next time, if I wanted to remove the state, I would get like that extra damage. I'm not sure if I already had it on there, so it's good to double check. So he switches places with his double, kind of get away from me, which is solid. And then he hits me with Pitfall here for some pretty good amount of damage, almost 1,000. And at this point, and then yeah, his double also I think explodes, which does some damage, really good. I mean, if I set off the wrong trap here, I'm dead, but I just kind of took the chance, right? Like, hopefully he didn't set up a trap here. So because I have the Hand on him, you see how I hover, it does like a lot more damage. And it also crit, so I mean, that was just crazy. Then I had enough AP to pretty much kill him here. And that's it for this round fight. And the next fight is against an Eka. This one ends pretty short, and I think you'll see why. So Accomplice, Haziness, Synchro, just in case. Synchro is really nice because it's something like you always make telefrags as a Xelor, so you don't even realize that it's just in the background. It's building and building, and you can like pretty easily activate it. You just gotta kind of think outside the box a little bit about how you're going to activate it. And yeah, it does just a ton of damage. I mean, a Synchro with like 3 charges will do over 1,000 damage. You know, it doesn't even take that long. Okay, so he gets really close to me. Maybe he doesn't really know how Xelors work. So if he knew that, maybe he wouldn't have done this. But it is what it is. Alright. So here I am with 15 AP. I do rewind just to go back to where I came from. In hindsight, it was a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. Yep, same thing here. Pretty typical combo here. I do Hand because later I want to do, or I might do it right now, yeah. I'm not really sure what the most optimal combo is there. Because I had 8 AP, so I could do Knell and Dark Ray, or I could do Hand and Dark Ray. But yeah, my whole point here was that because I was going to rewind over here, I probably should have moved him back over here so that when I rewinded, he would be far away from me. But it's okay. It's fine. That does a ton of damage and a crit. And yeah, here it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go back over here. You see what I mean? So now he's really close to me. I probably should have ended him over here. But that's okay. Yeah, he's like really low HP. So what Ekkas typically do when they're low HP, they're gonna do Ekka Flips Luck, which will half the damage they take now. But yeah, right there, Ekka Flips Luck. But then next turn they'll take, I believe, double damage. Healing Kitten's kind of far away from him, which is a good thing. So I like to do this as well, so this gets him away from his Healing Kitten when we switch places, and it creates a telefrag. And then at this point, because he has the Ekka Luck, I know that damaging him is not like the best idea right now. So I'm just gonna AP reduce him as much as possible. Yep. So another one, and clock. And counter, just in case he hits me. So I don't know how much I took off here. I think it was 5 AP or so, but you know, it's good. Yeah, he has 6 AP. 3, 5, 6. Yep, took away 6 AP, which is solid. So he took away some of my AP. He also did repercussion. So that massive shield's a bit of a problem, but that's okay. I know he did the shield because because the Ecaflip's luck, now he's gonna take more damage, and at this point, like even with that shield, it doesn't matter because the damage is just gonna be so high that, and I could have also activated the synchro too, but I just decided to go for just pure damage. Like look how much the Nell's gonna hit, 1800. Like, it doesn't matter what he does at this point. So that's it. And just want to say thank you guys for watching the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, take care.